We have this treasure in earthen vessels. God makes us these clay pots, fragile in themselves, but useful in the hand of the potter. Now, when you're working with clay, there's a hand on the inside and a hand on the outside. David speaks about the two hands, doesn't he? My times are in thy hands. That's the outward hand of circumstance. And then the inward hand of conscience, day and night thy hand was heavy upon me. And so the Lord uses a hand on the inside, and He works our conscience. And He uses circumstances without, and He enlarges our capacity. He shapes us. He forms us. You have to put a little more pressure on the inside than you do on the outside, and that's how you enlarge the vessel. Just pressure on the outside just makes it a lump. It may be a nice lump, but it's just a lump. It has absolutely no use if you just have pressure on the outside. And that's why you see people who are crushed by the burden of circumstances, because they won't let God get His hand inside. Now I repeat, if you won't let Him get His hand in there, and you won't let Him deal at the conscience level, then the circumstances of life will crush you. You won't have a capacity to enjoy God. It's only when we allow Him to get that hand in there, and He works us, and He makes another vessel, same clay, same personality. He doesn't change your personality. You know, Peter, oh Lord, I'm so impetuous. Open my mouth and throw myself into it. I wish I wasn't like this. Lord said, well, I made you like that, Peter. The problem is when you open your mouth, you say the wrong thing. I'm going to work on you so when you open your mouth, you say the right thing. You're the only one that would get up at Pentecost. Would any of the others have done that? James or John or Thomas or Andrew? Would they have got up there and said, you killed him, you slew the Prince of Life? I mean, the blood was hardly dry on Calvary, and he was up there preaching at them. Only Peter would have done that. Or somebody else who says, well, I'm so sensitive, I wish I wasn't so sensitive. The last thing we need are insensitive Christians. Right? What we need are Christians who, instead of being sensitive to themselves, are sensitive to others, sensitive to the will of God, to the purposes of God. So the sensitivity isn't the problem. It's that personality has been marred by sin, deformed, and what we need is for the hand of the Lord to get in there and to make another vessel, same clay, but another vessel, as seems good to the potter to make it.